Alright, roll off to see who goes first.
Oh, do we need to choose secondaries first?
Sorry.
And did you want me to run through my army first?
Yes, go ahead,
So,
sorry.
Pardon?
Yeah, go ahead. You can start breaking down your army.
Sure thing. So, I'm presumably hovering over my army now. I've got Azrael. He's one of my 2 HQs that I'm bringing. Some of the fun things you might want to know about is he's got a 6-inch aura of giving everyone around him 4 invuln. He gives me plus 2 CP for his warlord trait. For his warlord, sorry. He's got an aura of 6 inches to reroll hits. Ones to hit, sorry. And I can choose a unit within 6 to give them all reroll hits in the command phase. They've got Ezekiel. He's got some pretty nasty psychic powers. Essentially, I can turn off Obsec, I can give Fight Last plus mortal wounds, and 1 to reroll hits and wounds on one of my units. So those are the 2 characters I'm running. I've also got my Apothecary as one of my elite choices. He is, of course, going to be the Master Chief Apothecary. So you can res a model for free, and he gets to do 2 different healings. And instead of it being D3, I can heal a model up to 3 wounds. I can do that twice. I can do that on himself and 2 units around him, kind of thing. Then I've got a squad of 5 Deathwing Knights. They've got some nice nasty flail on the champion, and the maces on the rest of them, and storm shields. So they've all got 1-up cover, 1-up armor saves. Then I've got 2 10-man blobs of Deathwing Terminators. One's got 4 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, one's got 5 Thunderhammer Storm Shields. One's got 4 Stormbolters and Chain Fists, and the other one's got Stormbolter, Chain Fists, and in each of them there's 1 Thunderhammer Storm Shield with Cyclone Missile Launchers. And then I've got 2 5-mans, one 5-man and 1 7-man. The 5-man's got 3 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, a Stormbolter and Chain Fist, and an Assault Cannon and Chain Fist. And then the 7-man has got 6 Stormbolters, Chain Fist, and 1 Thunderhammer Storm Shield on the champion. So not very much. The 7-man is going to be in Deep Strike, but the rest is all going to start in the field. Yeah, so I'm just going to move my Deep Strike to one side.
Alright.
Any questions on my list and what kind of it does?
I just need to remember, with Deathwing, the Knight thing, is it for only 1 unit or is it army-wide?
The Knight thing? What do you mean by Knight thing?
For, what is it? It was the nice buff that Deathwing got.
They're all Obsec.
Oh, okay.
So all these objectives secured. They also all have Grim Resolve, so if they don't move in this turn, excluding pile-ins and consolidates, they get +1 to hit. In Assault Doctrine, they absolutely murder monsters and anything with 8+ wounds or characters, as they get a +1 to wound on those guys. And yeah, they've all got Inner Circle, so everything can only be wounded on a 4+.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So they're quite nasty in terms of not dying. Oh, and the Apothecary gives a 6-inch aura of Feel No Pain of 6+.
Alright.
Alright. So what have you got over here? You've got 4, 5 raiders?
I got 3 raiders. One has Drazar and the Incubi.
Yeah.
One has just unit of. Let me just double check. check this. Yeah, 8 Cabalite warriors. One is the leader, one has a Dark Lance. Same in the other one, but also has the Archon with them, which has the Soulthirst War trait, which gives you an additional attack when it goes to fight, and when it slays a unit, it regains a wound. I'm going to double check to make sure that is unit and not model.
Okay, that's cool.
Because Drukhari jump a lot between model and unit.
Yeah, no, the rules are pretty complex for Drukhari. I've seen a few of their games.
Oh, it's just any model. Once per turn within 6 inches of him is destroyed, he regains a lost wound.
Okay.
And then his artifact is Helm of Spite. Oops, sorry. What were we asking?
Does he have an invuln save? The Archon?
He does. It is a invuln save of 2 up.
2 up, but if you fail it once, then you lose it, right?
Yeah, you cannot even CP reroll his invuln save.
Yeah, I remember him being a bitch to kill as a result, but he can also roll over and die if you get that first one early.
For his relic, he has Helm of Spite, which allows him to deny psychic powers, and if he successfully denies the witch, the psyker suffers perils of the warp.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just going to check, because I know I put the relic on the apothecary, but I'm just checking I didn't put a relic on Azrael. How do I check? Is I press 1 again?
Press 1 on the right number pad.
Right number
Click
pad.
on it and then press 1.
Got it. So he's got brilliant strategist, my warlord, sorry. Forgot to mention, which does... Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, if the tactical doctrine is activated, then the... Okay, so if anything is within 6 inches of my warlord, I can choose its which doctrine it's in. To 1 unit.
Okay, so for is that like a single use 1 turn? It gets to be in a different doctrine, or is that every turn 1 unit gets to be in a different?
Days I get to choose. So okay. I can keep something in the Devastator for an extra turn. Every command phase I can choose 1 unit and give it something special.
Alright, as for relics, that's all I got. Same with warlord traits. I'll go over Drazar's rules, because he's got a few.
Yeah, please do.
Ancient Warrior, he reduces damage done to him by 1. He has an invuln save of 4 up. He allows for additional attack wound roll for incubi within 6 inches. Every fight phase he has to fight regardless, if he is eligible. It must be eligible. Okay, yeah. Tormentors, when he is in the fight phase, he selects 1 enemy in engagement range and rolls 2d6, and if it is greater than their characteristic rolls, that unit cannot fall back. Oh wait, no, sorry. That unit is not eligible to fight until after all eligible units of your army have done so.
Yeah, I suspect Ezekiel will be trying to counter him a little bit. His own fight last.
Before I continue, do you know how Power from Pain works?
Power from Pain, yeah, that's the escalating table, right?
Yeah, it's the army-wide. As long as my army is battle-forged or unaligned, everything benefits from it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Space Marine doctrines.
Excuse me. Starting down here.
I can't remember the order.
Sorry?
I can't remember the order in which they go, but I remember what they are, and I remember you get a new one each turn, and they get better and better.
Yeah, first turn is just everything has a 6 up invuln. So if it doesn't have a better invuln than that, it gets the demon rule basically. Kind of. Over here I just have a succubus with a razor flail, nothing special. She's just going with a unit of 10 witches.
Yep, cheap beat sticks basically.
10 down here I just have 2 Ravagers. One has Dark Lances, one has Disintegrator Cannons.
Cool. Sorry, I'm just asking Katie a question again. I click on one, Dark Lance, I'm just seeing what the damage does. How do I see what the weapon does?
You just hover over it, it should.
Yeah, it says it's Dark Lance ×3, but it doesn't say what the Dark Lance actually does.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries, I'll just trust you on the profile.
I could not get
I know the Dark Lance
TTS.
is being kind of like the last cannon.
Yeah, I
But I don't
couldn't.
know what Disintegrator.
Sorry, I couldn't get the Battle Scribe thing to connect with some of the Drukhari units, so kind of just glitched on me on that hit.
That does explain it, because I was looking going, I should be able to see what it does.
Dark Lances are 36 inches, heavy 1, strength 8, -4, D3 plus 3 damage.
Yeah. Cool.
The single reason people hate playing against Drukhari.
Yeah. Well, they're a one-hit killer Terminator, just with the straight 3 damage. Unless I've got the feeling thing. Yeah. Cool. Okay, and then you've got the
got
Reaver
a
bikes.
Yeah, I got a unit of 6 Reavers, which are just Drukhari bikes that can deal mortals on charge, or if anything tries to run away from them. If you
Cool.
buy the upgrades, which I did because I thought they were pretty nifty.
Yeah, you use it on rolls of a 6 when you charge for the number of units that are getting engagement, right?
It is a certain roll. I just don't remember what that roll is. I want to say it's a 6-up.
Yeah, I think it's 6 up for each one that gets into an engagement range.
It is 4-up. I think I might be thinking the flyover stratagem they have.
6 up is the that one, and there's 4 up on the ones that get engagement range. Got it.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's like Tyranid's Carnifexes and stuff, and the new Battle Strike, the AdMech units. So I'm familiar with that as a rule concept.
Alright. Next, just a unit of 10 Helions. Only thing special about them is the leader, who has a Stun Claw, which is I guess semi-power. Lightning Claw. No reroll to hit, but on 6s it deals a mortal wound on top of its normal damage.
Yeah.
Next are just 3 unit of Scourges. One is Shredders, one is Dark Lances, one is Haywire. Which is going to do nothing for me in this game.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
What have you got Deep Strike? I assume the 3 Scourges?
Yeah, the 3 Scourges have Deep Strike.
Anything else Deep Striking?
No, but Drukhari do have a rule with their raiders that allow them to basically redeploy, just so that doesn't catch you by surprise.
Got it, but you have to stay within your deployment zone, right?
Basically it gets taken off the map and just put in strategic reserve, so I don't think I can...
Oh, I see. Gotcha. And you bring it on like normal strategic reserve, so 6 inches from a board edge.
Which...
And you've got a random incubi in the corner of your table.
I had too many in the unit, so I did take them out. And TTS doesn't like it when you delete stuff.
He's off the board now. I'm throwing him away.
Oh, I see.
Because then you've got a card and like destroy things around.
It will come back.
They come back.
Drop them in the table.
Oh goodness. I should not have done that then.
I
He's just told me he might appear on the table at some point.
I just put him off to the side because TTS does not like it when you delete stuff for some reason.
Yeah, you did the right thing. I did the wrong thing. Okay, fair enough. I think your speed. Do you want to select your secondaries?
See, that's what I can't figure out, because the secondary, I think, is overrun, but I don't see a primary either.
So you can see under this Grand Tournament 2020.
Right.
You can select secondaries on here.
There we go. Okay. Nope. Stop.
You click on the main thing. For some reason it keeps. Oh, no, there you go. We have to start on 10 points, but we have to deduct those 10 points because Jamie sent us super secret special missions.
Yeah.
It's going to zoom in so I can actually see what I'm doing. I am also doing a Dark Angel specific one, which isn't in here. Should I just leave it blank?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
And just tell
I'll
me what it does.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it's called and stuff. So, just opening it up now. I have an actual copy of the book next to me. So, okay, it's a Battlefield Supremacy one. It's called Stubborn Defiance. In your command phase, select one objective marker at the end of your command phases. After the first, if you control that objective marker with the Dark Angels unit from your army that has objective secured ability, score a number of victory points based on the consecutive number of command phases that you've controlled that objective marker for. So after the second turn, I get 2 points. After the third turn, I get 3 points. After the fourth turn, I get 5 points. After the fifth turn, I get 5 points.
Okay.
Cool. Let me know when you're happy with your secondaries.
Alright, I've picked mine.
So you got thin the rank, so you're going to try and kill models based on the number of models they lose. Right, at the end of the game?
Yeah, mostly because I don't like any of the other ones, and I'm pretty sure most of the other ones are also mission specific.
That's fair. It's really hard choosing a third one.
I also don't know the Drukari secondaries very well.
Don't you worry. I totally get it. I'm picking up Dark Angels as a faction to use, so I'm forcing myself to learn them rather than what I think is easy. Okay, that's cool. And I got raised banners, you got raised banners. I got While We Stand, We Fight and Engage. Do you want to know what my While We Stands are?
Sure.
I'm sure it won't surprise you. It's the 2 temper man blobs of Terminators and the Deathwing Knights.
Alright.
Alright. Did you want to start getting ready to roll for deployment?
Sure.
Okay, I'm on your screen, so you can now see what you're rolling. You roll a 6. I suspect you might be choosing. Okay, I'm picking up my dice and rolling. You are choosing. Which side would you like?
I will take my side. Or, red. I'll take the red side.
I would have chosen my side for the same reasoning. Just that it's on my side. They are exactly the same map, pretty much. Just mirrored.
Be pretty awkward to have to reach over to put stuff on your end.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so as a result of you choosing, you deploy your first unit.
Be putting my Reavers right there. Actually, there.
You got it. You got it. Alright, I'm just busy picking on which I'm going to be doing. So which need to zoom in to make sure I choose the right squad. Let's make it easy. I'm going to choose these guys first. definitely going to be. This is obscuring. Gonna do some quick measuring because I know I've got some very slow guys. You okay, Katie?
Yeah, no.
She's building some models in the back.
Just so I'm not interrupting your thought process, when it's back to my turn, I'll explain what my cabal and my cult does, because totally forgot to explain that.
No worries. Kind of just measuring that. I can walk onto the point and stay behind obscuring. It's kind of what I'm trying to measure, but very clunkily in TTS. So 3 inches from the objective is here. Okay, and then from here, I just need to make sure that I can walk there and stay behind the obscuring. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to put my 5-man blob of Terminators. And I'm going to move them. How do I rotate them again, Katie? Is it 3? How do I rotate them?
By scroll.
Scrolling. Just want to turn them around. And I'm going to do the... Essentially what I'm doing here is I'm literally just parking them behind the obscuring, so they can't be targeted, and they can just walk on the objective.
Alright.
There you go. So yeah, you were mentioning about Cabal.
Okay, so my first attachment, which is my Cabal of the Obsidian Rose, adds 6 inches to the ranged weaponry of this Cabal, and it does something to the... hang on, there it is. 6 inches for rapid fire assault and heavy weapons, excluding relics, and each time I shoot or fight with people of this obsession, I can reroll 1 wound roll when making unit attacks with this unit.
Okay, so you can reroll wounds and you get extra range. Got it.
And then my Cult of the Red Grief, which is just reroll charge rolls and 2 to advance for those in this cult, and that's just the Witch's Succubus and the Halions and Reavers.
Okay, so reroll charges. Got it.
Everything else is affected by the Cabal rules except Scourges. Scourges don't get either benefit.
Cool. Okay, that's clear for me.
Which I totally get the in-lore reason why. I still think it's weird.
Sure is.
Alright. Dropping my Halions right there.
Okie dokie. So Reaper's on the left, Halions on the right. No, there's no Joker in the middle. One is stuck in the middle with anybody.
When it's Drukhari, it's just pain.
Alright, now I've just got to figure out which of my... I've kitted out my Terminator slightly differently. I want to choose one of them, but I'm trying to figure out which one is I'm trying to use. So you're Stonebolt to Chain Fist, you're Stonebolt to Chain Fist. So that's 2 of them so far, that's 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. So that's the 5-man squad. Cool. I want to stick up. The other one on this one on top. Okay. Bringing these guys. Fellas. These guys are going to stand behind this point. So this is obscuring terrain, correct? I'm just going to place them and check it. Looks
Yep,
like it
it's
should be
obscuring.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just moving them up behind it, not touching it, and I should be holding the point by doing so. I did a nice little pre-measure.
Yeah, you're obscuring from there. If you scroll over an obstacle and give it a second to load, it'll let you know what that piece of terrain does.
Yeah, perfect. Unfortunately, I was busy holding on to the Terminators as I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
That was a bit like, I'm just going to make sure they're nice and shuffled out. They're not supposed to be touching the wall. They're just like supposed to be a millimeter off, and then I can't be bothered measuring it all completely. Alright, back to you.
I'm going to be playing my Haywire Scourges in Deep Strike.
Yeah. You declare that at the beginning, though, don't you?
That right. Sorry, I did. So, boop.
And obviously, my 7-man Deathwing over here is in Deep Strike.
And I'm going to put a Ravager with Disintegrator Cannons about there. It's a little close to the deployment line. Okay, there we go.
I'm bringing, surprise, surprise, some more Terminators. And plonking them eventually in here. Just gonna just gonna maneuver them just a little bit so I can put the right people in the right places. And the aim here again is to not be touching the obscuring. So here you go.
Not that I can see them anyway, but that the containers are not obscuring, just which I think is weird, but whatever.
Okay, so it's just true line of sight here, but which is fine because you should not be able to see them anyway. I'll just make sure they're properly shuffled in then, so you can't. Yeah. You know what? That's close to good enough. Alright, back to you.
Be popping down the normal Cabalite Warrior Raider right there.
Okay, and that's gone over to you. Cool. I am going to bring down my and I think he's done. I think I'm going to bring down my Deathwing next. Oh no, that's just one of them. I'll plug them down here at the back. shuffling them around so they're not all in one stupid long line. Aim is to be behind all the obscuring steps in the dead straight line. So, wheels, back me.
So I forgot to check the starting time. You just want to say 9:45 according to the clock, or does the timer start for when we actually start rolling?
I'm just gonna go from my phone when we start, and I'll let you know the time then.
Okay.
I think that's easier. My hard stop is about 3 hours away from now, so.
Putting the Raider with the Archon right there. Alright, I'm bringing out one of the big guns. Who am I going to bring out? I'm going to bring out, I think. Carry. He's gonna sit at the back of these guys. What did you put down?
My apothecary on the back right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm running out. I think we're running out of bottles now.
I heard you say it. I just didn't see it, so my brain didn't really like.
Don't worry.
Uh,
easier and pace to do this kind of stuff.
Oh, this one's gonna be tricky. Raider with Drazar, right in the back left corner here, or my left.
And there's no windows on that, so there is absolutely no line of sight in that thing. Breachable? Yellow train? He needs a breachable. Burn. Yeah, it's breachable, obscuring, and there's no windows. Cool, cool, cool. I was just making sure, because otherwise I'm just like, I can't walk through it with my Terminators. But no, I can. I'm good. Okay, that's you done there. I'm then going to bring Ezekiel. Come on, buddy. We're going to help join these guys at the back over here. There you go. Oh, what does he feel? And these are
Unit of 10 witches.
witches. Got it. Alright, and then it comes back to me. I've only got Azrael left. Come on, buddy. park up behind these guys. Then it's all back to you to finish your rest.
Alright. Succubus is gonna go with the witches right there.
Not surprised.
And then last Ravager is going right there.
Splendid, alright.
And everything else is deep striking or in transports.
Cool, cool. Alright, shall we roll for first turn?
Alright. Well then.
You got a one. Okay. And I get a that one. I got a 6. My first turn.
Alright.
Alright, so in my command phase, Asriel can. Oh, do I get to press the start button to start first turn?
Oh. Wait, hang
Button
on.
thing?
Make it blue and start game.
Command phase. There we go. Lovely. I get my command point automatically, so I'm up to 15. That's nice. Still learning TTS, so if I'm just talking through everything, then apologies. And this is my first time with the 9th edition codex, so command phase is relevant. So Asriel, he's going to use his command phase chapter master ability. So a unit within 6 inches of this model, I can reroll hit rolls. He's going to choose the 10-man squad of Terminators in front.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, and in this raider, what have you got in there?
This one in the back on the left is Drazar and his incubi.
How far can they move?
The raider can move 14 inches if I don't advance it.
And how much? And the scary incubi inside.
Believe the incubi are
What
8
I'm thinking-
inches.
8 inches. Okay. Because what I'm trying to assess here, and I'm going to be very bad at doing it on TTS, I'm afraid, is I'm trying to measure, can you charge, get out and charge the shit out of me super early if I move up?
I mean, maybe there's a way to do it turn 1 or 2 with raiders and incubi, but I'm unsure because I would have to move the
Yeah, I'm just
transport
measuring
and
how
then
far you-
disembark.
Yeah, you can't move it and disembark. So you're 11 inches out, takes you there, and then from there it's about 14-inch charge, which is impossible. I'm currently already on the point, so there's no point me actually moving forwards to take this point because I'm already holding it. You can't get any obsec on the point. Therefore, there's no point in me actually popping my head out just yet, in my humble opinion.
To confirm, they are a 7-inch movement, and they are no type of cabal or obsession, so they get neither benefit from Red Grief or Black Rose, but I don't think they would get anything from Black Rose anyway.
Thank you so much. So basically, you cannot get on my back right point with any form of obsec or any form of volume of bodies.
Not within the first 2 turns.
It's good to know. So I'm going to keep my Terminators on the point of the back, and instead they're going to raise some banners. The guys over to the left, they're going to shuffle on up, and this is completely obscuring terrain, so there's no point of actually me doing it. So they're just going to stay behind the wall, get on the point. Come on, chappies. There's no window so you can see it, despite it being obscuring, so these guys are quite safe inside from the torrent of shooting you've got down that way. Actually, I'm going to shuffle them just to the left, well within their movement. And just quickly measure distance. No, cool. I'm just thinking, could I get some pot shots on you guys?
Sure, that makes sense.
I do not have Z ring. Ooh, this guy's got the assault cannon though. Does he have the assault cannon? He does. Oh, fun. So he's just going to pop his head out here. These guys are going to shuffle. To the left. Come on, guys. Shuffle, shuffle. As you can see, I'm not really doing much big moving.
I don't know, which is really smart.
Knight's just going to move up. So they're on the point, and they're going to raise the banners instead. You just get, there you go. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Small shuffles all around here. And Ezekiel's going to move here. Does he have any relevant psychic powers that I can do right now? Click on him, press 1. Also, I can plan for when it is the psychic phase. Within 18 inches. Nope, none of you guys are within 18 inches. None of you. I'm not going to be doing any attacking this turn, so that's irrelevant. And that's irrelevant. And Smite, you're miles away, so nothing's going to happen very much this turn, I'm afraid. It's going to be quite boring. These guys are going to raise banners. So 3 banners are raised. Just checking the secondary to make sure it's okay. The point I've nominated is this one on the back here. I need to hold for the rest of the game, pretty much. I'm just going to make sure this guy's actually on the thing. About the movement phase. Not doing anything in the psychic phase. I can't shoot anything. I'm not charging anything. I've accidentally gone through your phases. Sorry about that. But you've got your command. No idea why it's doing that.
What happened?
I think I accidentally clicked through too many phases.
It's alright, it happened in my game too. So you did your movement, you said you had no psychic to do?
No psychic to do, I'm not shooting anybody, I've raised 3 banners, I'm still not dead, and I've nominated my Archangel specific.
Yeah,
that is essentially it.
TTS is a little bit on the, can be a little bit on the lag side when you're shifting phases. It's also weirdly easy to double click the phase button.
Alright, so it's now your turn 1, I think. That's
So is it my turn?
it is your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Not much is going to be happening on my turn 1.
Holding
Holding my.
Just need you to right click the phase button.
Need to right click it. Okay.
Alright. So turn 1 power from pain, everything has a 6-up invuln.
Very nice. Pretty tasty. Although my army has a 5+ every time.
Okay, time to figure out how to get to you without getting butchered.
Yeah. We can just stay there.
Drakari don't sit.
No.
Okay, so if I boost, how far can these guys go?
Okay, they've got an 18-inch move. What was it? Can I assume they can auto advance, or do they have to roll a d6?
I believe that they get auto 6s when they advance. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, when this unit just declares to advance, they don't make a roll. It just adds. Oh, it adds an 8. That's kind of scary. Oh, and it's red grief. Oh, and it's red grief, so it would be an additional 2, so that'd be a 10 plus to the movement.
Cool. So 28-inch move. That's fun.
Putting Sonic to shame over here. But I am not going to boost them this turn. I'm just going to move them
That's
up
fair,
a bit.
I was going to say, otherwise I'll just shoot you off the board. Because you can't. I assume you can't advance and charge with those things.
Not this turn. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Nah, that's not a power from pain thing. There is a thing that lets Drukhari advance and charge. I just don't remember exactly what it is. Might be a stratagem, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna just move them up into cover right there.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna move my raider up to this point.
You know, remember when I said I was going to shoot my assault cannon?
Oh, do you want to do that real quick?
I was just going to target your witches. I poked his head out and then went, oh, I completely forgot to shoot him.
I mean, you can do the roll real quick if you want.
Yeah, it's not going to be too exciting this one, I'm afraid. It's a heavy 6 shots. So 6 shots hitting on 3s.
They are in light cover, so you do get those benefits.
Cool, guys.
Yes.
Oh, area terrain, yeah. Good point. I just thought that was pretty looking event. That's cool. So 6 dice. So doop. Alright. Just checking my seat field doesn't give any sort of special rerolls or anything. Nope. All good. So come on, guys. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Then it's strength 6 to your toughness 3.
Yes.
Okay, so that is
pretty much 2s.
2s. Well, 2s. Good luck. Good job for that. And then it's minus 2 AP because of Devastator and 1 damage each. So it'd be a 6 up in month.
Alright.
3 of them.
3 witches go down.
There you are. That's all I can do. Thank you for that. I was too busy trying to remember the TTS stuff that I forgot to actually play the game.
It's okay, I've been playing Warhammer for 10 plus years and I still don't know how to play the game.
In person, I'm a little better, but I am very digitally illiterate for games. So when it's not an Excel spreadsheet, I'm not so great with the computer stuff. Right, back to maybe.
Alright, so just doing quick mulligan on that. I think I've only moved my Reavers.
Yeah.
How speedy can Hellions go?
Surprised if it's less than 12.
It is 14, and their only special thing is that they are eligible to declare charge after they fall back. And the combat drug they have is Grave Lotus, which is just +1 to their strength.
It's too exciting right now.
And the Witches and Succubus combat drug is Hypex, which is just additional movement, I believe, when they advance. And I'm gonna just pop my Hellions there.
20 wounds each, how these things. No, just 1 wound each.
Yeah, 1 wound each. Just very speedy.
Yeah, fragile, quick damage hitting, kind of.
I think the beefiest things in Drukhari are Taloses, and they're not fantastic right now, apparently.
Yeah. The Covens aren't quite so exciting. I mean, the Homunculus is quite tanky.
I literally have no idea, because that is a side of it I haven't even looked at yet. Nope. Whoops. I'm gonna move the normal raider with just the warriors in it up to there.
Okay, so you've moved your Raider out.
Just barely.
While you're doing some of your moving, I'm literally just trying to
I
look at some of the strengths so I can remember them.
Yeah, I thought I could angle my Ravager to shoot at your Terminators on the left there, but it's like just perfectly at an angle where I can't.
Yeah, I tried to check that one.
Move the Disintegrator Ravager up a bit and just rotate it.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay.
Those disintegrated cannons, can you just tell me about their profile quickly?
Uh,
See it on here.
heavy 3, strength 5, negative 3 AP, 2 damage.
So 9 shots, minus 3, 3 damage. 5, strength 5.
Only 2 damage.
2 damage. Got it. Cool, okay.
Gonna move my witches over just a bit. actually. That was the wrong thing to do. One moment.
There you are. That's on the cross. You don't want to be shot at.
Can't say I do.
What's the leadership on these guys? Leadership 8, you lost 3.
8.
And you lost 3, so presumably you'd have to roll 1 leadership dice on a 6.
Alright. Witches and Succubus are weird. Succubus just has a 4-up invuln. Witches have only a 4-up invuln when they're in melee.
Yeah, indeed. And their leadership is 8, right?
Yes. So
and
when
they
I
lost 3.
get... I am gonna advance the Succubus. So whatever I roll, plus 2. Beat a 5, so 7. So she gets an 18 movement for this turn. No, 15 movement, sorry.
Yeah, because the cultist, what's it, grief?
Wait, why is it not?
Measuring?
Yeah, that's weird. It's not measuring my thing now.
Hold the tab key.
Alright, so she's gonna basically be going 11.
I was just moving on the point. Cool.
Yeah.
It's on the top floor. How'd you
Yeah,
get out there?
That's weird. It stopped tracking my my measurements when I move stuff.
Assume you want her on the bottom floor, not the top floor.
Hmm? Oh.
It's on the because you want her on the bottom.
Yeah, I meant her. There you go.
There she is, yeah.
That was weird.
You need to take some peeky pot shots up there.
3D spaces.
That means she's away from 3 inches.
3D spaces, how do they work? Against my better judgment, I'm gonna disembark my Archon squad.
And that's on the middle radar?
Yeah.
That's with your big guy in it.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It's back to measuring stuff. Okay. Whatever. Just making sure. Okay, yeah, everything's within 3 inches of its Alright, I don't believe I'm in line of sight of anything to actually shoot, and I can't use a command right, or there's no need for me to use a command right now. Movement is done, no psychic.
I'm a Wild Eaters player, so I appreciate that. No psychic is good.
I miss the support sometimes, but yeah. Consider how many Perils of the Warp I've gotten with my craft world.
Haha.
Alright, I doubt it, but I'm gonna look at the range on this splinter pods. That's just barely enough. I'm not gonna count it.
Oh, you can have a pot shot with one of them at least.
Alright, salt 2?
What's the range on it?
It's 18
18?
inches.
Yeah, it's just a little out. It's around 19, sorry.
18 is salt 2. Oh. Wrong button. Oh, okay, yeah. Just barely enough. I don't want to push it.
Yeah, I've just measured it. It's just a little out. If it was like with a couple of millimeters, that'd have been fine. I'm measuring it at about 18.5.
And so I can't shoot anything.
If it's any consolation, we can do anything.
Alright, so no shooting for me. Balls. I forgot to raise the banners.
And where can you raise the banners?
Right
You
here
could
with
do it
the...
with the dice in the back.
Right here with my cabo
You
lights in the
can't do-
back.
Yeah, that's the only one you can do. But you can raise the banners there. There you go.
I'm gonna do that, and that is gonna be my mark for that.
Oh, you put markers down. That's not a bad idea.
Well, I just use off-color dice.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm just going to say that all three of them are up. So.
Actually, make it easier to see. I'm just gonna do light green. Okay, so I can't shoot anything. I could charge it, but that would be a bad idea if I did that. Nothing to fight. Oh, morale. Oh, wait, yeah, hang on. I need to do the morale for the witches. So, pretty much anything but a 1, they're fine.
6.
That's 6.
What's the other one? That's it.
Okay, yeah, they're fine.
Okay, good. Happy witches.
Alright, so end of round 1. How many banners do you have up?
Just checking. You definitely didn't get engaged, and you didn't win any of my ranks because I'm still alive. I have 3 up. So 3. Do you want me to add in my while we stand points and then deduct them, or do you want me just to add them at the end? I don't know how it's easier for your brain.
Well, on the little sheet here, you can do them per turn, and I just think it's easier to keep track as we go. So
no, but I've got while we stand, so if I have the units alive at the end, I get 15 points. So did you want me to add the points in now, or do you want me to wait until the end of the game? Is that at the end of the game?
Oh yeah, that's end of battle one.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just asking, do you want it in now, or do you want it just at the end?
Just do it at the end.
Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter either way. Some people have a preference. So I get my command point, and I get 10 points for primary because we both hold 3, right?
Correct.
Very nice.
I think
All
technically
right, so...
I only hold 2, so I don't yet. Oh, I mean, I only score. How much is it?
Oh, wait, you're holding 2 objectives?
3 points.
How many objectives are you holding, sorry?
2.
Okay, so I get 15 instead there. So I just need to bump me up 1 because I hold more. There you go. Okay.
I got the 1 from...
Now...
Oh, no.
Now you do it at the beginning of your turn. So when it's your turn, you get some primaries.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm now command phasing. Azrael's going to put on the same reroll hits and wounds on the 10-man blob in front of him. That is all I can do in my command phase, apart from regaining my command point. So I'm going to click on movement phase. Very nice. Now, let's just have a think. Again, you don't have any OBSEC on the right flank, right? That can get on my point down this end. It's all
No.
they work exactly.
I think my
So the
Cabalites.
dark
Actually, not sure about Hellions. I'm pretty
Hellions
sure.
aren't OBSEC. So
Yeah.
they're not objective secured, they're just normal bodies. So, but they can get on the point. Don't worry about those guys. They can get pretty much wherever they want to. The same with your Reavers. They move so far. That's nuts.
I am speed.
Speed freak. Okay, should be playing orcs with the speed freaks.
I love
What
everything about orcs except their aesthetic, ironically.
You know, I'm the same. I like really uniform armies, by and large. So I love things like Ultramarines. I like the Dark Angels. I like even World Eaters. My models in real life are fairly uniform in their color scheme and stuff. The Orcs just like mess with my brain. Okay, so I'm gonna start just shuffling around some of my guys. No, I don't want that to happen. I just want to make sure I don't move you too far. Please.
If you're holding a unit and you hit escape, it goes right back to where you picked it up from.
Yeah, I got it now. Now just trying to get it. I'm basically having the same problem you had a few minutes ago. Yeah, I just want to make sure I move them across because I want to get some shots on your Helions because those things are actually quite scary to my tummies. There you go. I don't need to use the full. So now I'm just going to shuffle the rest behind it. Yeah, I didn't use the max. Storm Shield can stay on the point. Not very huge. You can shuffle around. Yeah. So yes. Fucking you there. Just making sure I'm getting the right ones to kind of get in the right position. Okay. Now I'm just gonna check he's got a line of sight. Okay, so I'm counting that these 5 guys can all see and shoot your you just need to come back a bit. You went a bit far. Okay. And you can do this. So these 5 Terminators here, you'll be able to see that. I'm now just moving so I'm getting coherency. Ezreal you can park up behind. To here. Very nice. Cool, yes. Everyone's now coherency. 5 guys can shoot. Very nice. And these guys are just going to do a little shuffle so my launcher can now poke his head out and see you. Heroes. And have Storm Shield. Because your Dark Lance can pretty much see anything regardless anyway. So I may as well poke his head out and have some shots. Now, how do I handle these guys? Do you have anything left in this raider still?
This raider, yes, the just normal unit of Cabalites.
Oh, unit of Cabalites. Okay. Thinking about my deep strike unit as well and whether I when I want to bring them down or whether I want to leave it a turn. End of day, I know what I'm doing with these guys. These guys are going to move there. Essentially, can you
Yeah.
not
TTS is a little TTS is a little
this is
much
not
sometimes.
very badly. I'm going one at a time. No, I said one at a time, guys. Just going to measure out the first one. Basically, just walking them through the wall. Guys, stop it. I literally just want them on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, if you line them up along the wall, they should be fine for their movement.
Yeah. Not trying to pinch movement, I'm just trying to get them over the other side of here. Because we've got some shots in here, and I'm going to take some shots into your Reavers. Can you? Thank you very much. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the sergeant's gonna be... He's not gonna be able to get out from behind the wall, so he's just gonna hide behind. Against the wall. Okay. And then all my Deathwing Knights are gonna shuffle up so they're all on the point. But behind the wall. Come on, guys. Shuffle, shuffle. Get on the point. Get on the wall. TTS is so finicky. Now, Ezekiel, what do I want to do with you? I think I'm just going to move you up behind and stuck in here. Keep you nice and safe. Because you've got some deep strike coming in, I'm just going to try and measure out to make sure they're not. Coming in too easily. Yep, so you can't deep strike there, you can't. Essentially, I just want to make sure you can't deep strike behind me, which is good. Now, I've got some units I want to bring down. I'm just thinking where I plonk them. I think down here could be quite funny. Ashi? Question mark?
Pardon me?
I think I'm going to drop in some Terminators down here. I think. What I can then do is charge on the point. I cannot use it. I can. I could shoot those witches to death. I'm not throwing now. I think I'm going to keep my reserve in reserve for this turn. Don't see them actually playing any real role right now. Change the game. I've got how many units on the plane? We're getting murdered. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, I'm going to go into my next phase. Psychic phase. I'm going to use Ezekiel's psychic power. I'm just getting up in my deck. It is called Righteous Repugnance. So I can choose one unit within 6, and I'm going to choose the one that's going to be shooting, and they can reroll hits and wounds. And that is on a warp charge 7. So I'm just going to do that roll now. This dice can go away. Thank you. These two I'm going to roll. Okay, which I make. So the unit out front can reroll hits and wounds. Then nothing else to declare. I don't think. I'm now just thinking, going into the beginning of my shooting phase, do I have any stratagems I want to put? Just because I'm busy learning. I'm going to assault doctrines, so everything will have -1 AP in general. Stormbolters have no AP, so this could be quite a good one. I was just checking the Space Marine ones while I meant to write a cheat sheet before I started, but because I have a feeling there's a relevant one in here that I would want to use. I just don't want to forget it. Okay, I'm going to use Fury of the Thirst, a unit on the right hand side here. That is a 1 CP stratagem, so I'm going down 1 CP, and it's basically a +1 to hit. Uses at the beginning of the shooting phase for an Adeptus Astartes unit. When it's selected to shoot, from your army is selected to fight to the end of the phase, add 1 to the attacker's hit roll. So these guys will be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Now just seeing if there's another one I want to use. I don't think there is, but consider me just learning this codex just a little bit.
That's fine. I know like 6 Drukari stratagems at this point. 2 of which require me knowing strategic reserves to know, which I don't.
You know what? I understand that one. And I've got 2 books here of the Space Marines and the supplement, and there's so many stratagems. From World Eaters, I only needed to learn 7, of which 3 of them were useful. So this is a mind-blowing moment that I can do so much stuff. But yeah, that's the only one that's relevant. So I'm going to start with that shooting over here on the right-hand side. They're all going to be shooting into your Helions over here on the right. I'm just going to measure for rapid fire range or anything like that, and there should be 5 you can see. It should be the far right-hand side ones. Definitely not rapid fire. They got 24-inch range.
5 and Azrael if he has a long enough weapon.
You know, I don't think he does. I think it's 12 inches, which is why I wasn't. Oh, hello.
He's got line drawer, which is 24. Yeah, he can shoot
He's
him
got
too.
24. Yeah, did not think about that. So he's going to go first because otherwise you can pull, so I can't see you anymore. Azrael, and he's got rapid fire one. Oh, he's got one shot. With a mastercrafted plasma gun, hitting on 2s, and he does not reroll for himself, so because he's not cool. I'm learning 9th edition rolls here.
Which I get why they fixed that.
Yeah,
I still think it's weird.
It's dirty. Yeah, it's dirty. Do better, me. Hitting on 2s, he hits. He's strength 8, so he's going to be winning on 2s, I assume. So toughness 5. Nope, toughness 3. Oh,
Toughness 3, strength 5 when they get into melee. They're reverse
so it's
spikes.
probably wounds. It's your 6 up invuln for actually, the Hellions. Yeah, they do. Very cool. Cut
Yeah.
invuln.
Hellions are just 6. So how many shots went through? Just one?
It's the one shot from this guy.
Not. I think Hellions are only one wound because they're not technically bikes. No, they're 2 wounds. They're 2. Oh, 2 damage, so 1 dies anyway.
Yeah, no, they're 1 wound each.
They are 2 wounds each.
That's attacks too. Oh, you pulled it.
Whoa, I rolled the wrong one. Wait.
Yeah, I think he's got 2. No, he's got 1. Wounds 1.
Wait, hang on. Bowscribe is showing me a different profile.
Yeah, I'm hovering over them. It says wounds 1. Wound 1.
Hang on, I gotta reload my list. There it is. Yeah, wounds 2.
Why is this showing wounds 1?
Cause for some reason the tabletop does an older version of stat sheets. I noticed that in my last game. I don't know why it does that.
No worries. Well, this incinerates a model anyway.
Yeah, it's just with TTS, it's always good to double check the paperwork.
Yeah, no worries. I trust you.
Is my short experience with it.
Awesome. Okay. I'm now just pulling up their profile on my screen just so I can know what they can do. Just so I don't hover over there and just misunderstand it. Oh, I can't find it. I'm just going to assume all the other stats are correct other than the wounds.
Yes. Let me take a gander just in case. Strength 3, toughness 4, wounds 2. That shot would have went through anyway, so.
Alright. I'm then going to fire these Terminator squad in front into the same guys. I'm going to fire my Cyclone missile launcher first, which has got 2d6 shots. So I'm just going to pick up my dice to roll the number of shots. Thank you. That is a crap roll. Fair enough. Do I want to re-roll that statistically? Nope, not interested. And so that's going to be 5 dice. Okay, 5 dice. And he's going to be hitting on 2s because of the strat, and re-rolling 1 because of Azrael. Re-rolling the 1 because of Azrael. and then these are strength 4, so 3s. Okay, 4, no AP. Actually, yeah, no AP, 1
4
damage.
Okay, so 5s. You said 4?
4.
Three more wounds.
3 wounds. So kill 1, 1's down.
That one's dead, and then
Then I'm
a
finding
wound on
some
one.
stuff. Yes, and I've got 8 of them. Mm, 6. 2. And these are again hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. That's a lot of 1s. Okay. And then wounding on 3s. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are minus 1 AP because of the doctrine.
So how many?
7, 6 ups.
7. So how many do I have? 4. So okay. So 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 extra wounds. So that is 4.
4 go down, including the 1 wounded guy. Yay. Alright, then I'm going to move on to the cyclone missile launcher into your raider over here with the dark lance. One right next to your succubus. And it's being shot at by the ones that's kind of standing on the point. And he's going to fire the crack missile, which is heavy 2, strength 8, minus 2d6 damage. So 2 shots. These guys have not moved, so because of the
oh, your back
resolve,
guys.
they
Okay.
head on 2s. Yeah, this back guy here with the cyclone missile launcher. His head out. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be able to shoot with one. Are you a Stormbolter? No, you're a Thunderhammer, so he can't even shoot anyway. But the cyclone missile launcher is just going to have some shots. So it's 2 shots hitting on 2s because of Grim Resolve, because they have not moved. 2 hits, and there's strength 8 on your toughness 7, I assume?
Toughness 6.
Toughness 5.
Oh, 5.
Actually, yeah, it says 5 on here, yeah. It does not matter, because that's 3s anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Just give me 1 second while I think about the reroll. You've got 6 up, 5. Is it 3 up save on here? 4 up save. So it'd be only 6
It is a 4 up save and a 5 up invuln for the Raiders.
It's got 5 up invuln. Ooh.
Ghost plate.
Very nice. Okay. I will CP reroll this, I think. I usually like saving it for damage, but I kind of want 2 to go through. How many wounds have you got? 10 wounds?
10 wounds.
I'll do a reroll here. This is I think, a good value. Never mind. I'm going to spend my CP here.
It's how the game rolls.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so you've got 1 to 5 up in 1, I think.
Nope. How much damage?
You know, D6. Rolling the dice. 3 damage. Take that. Alright.
Alright, so 3 on the raider.
That's right. And then these guys, now that I've poked their head out, are going to be re-rolling hits and wounds. And I've got how many shots going in? Assault cannon. Let's do the assault cannon first while we're here. How many shots has he got? It's a heavy 6, so it's -1 to the shooting. So he's going to be hitting on 4s because they have moved. No, I wasn't rolling. I was trying to get my dice together. 6 dice. And hitting on 4s but re-rolling everything. And these are into your Reavers. I think I mentioned that. Always good to double check.
Alright.
And I select my fails and re-roll them. Okay, I'll take that. And these are strength 6.
Let me pull up Reavers real quick.
Toughness
4.
A little bit tougher than those Helion. Excuse me, guys. Get in the box. That's terrible rolling. 2 wounds there. And it's -1 because it's heavy.
Puts
1
them
damage
at
each.
puts them at 5 up. So 1 goes through.
1 and then 1 wound each. 2 wounds
2
each.
2 wounds, yeah. How much
Okay.
per shot?
1 damage.
Okay.
These guys are not quite in rapid fire range, so I'm going to have to take some shots at you. With how many storm bolters? Oh, not a storm bolter. 1 storm bolter. Cool, that's exciting. 2 shots. This is a waste. These are hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Oh, I got to re-roll my wounds. Damn it. Never mind. All those failed wounds. Okay, re-rolling. Never mind. And then these are strength 4, so winning on 4s, re-rolling. 1 wound.
Excuse me.
This is -1 AP, 1
So,
damage.
5 up. 1 goes boom. Not that one.
If you want to be able to select what damage you put on, you can select your right click on a guy, and then you can click on the number of wounds they've got further down, and you can change the number of wounds. Oh no, because you've not done, it's not connected to your brown scribe. Well, then you do it. Fair enough, no worries. Okay, that is all my shooting. Pretty pathetic, to be honest. Oh, I got 2 points for my secondary at the start of the turn, my Dark Angels one. Got that. No charging to do, because that'd be madness, and I can't reach. So I think it's then to you. Morale phase, reroll on your Helions.
And so loss 6, leadership 8.
You're gonna need a 1. Woohoo, hello. That's a good roll.
Oof. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, you know, I'll probably jinx it, so I'll just keep quiet.
Rolling well. Take it. Okay, that is all I've got.
Alright. Just gotta right click the blue button and we're good. We can.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay.
Start of phase 2. The next benefit I get is Eager to Flay. This unit is eligible to declare a charge in a turn that they advanced.
Gotcha.
Anything I can do during command phase.
You still can't charge in on any of my points with your witches or anything on the right flank.
No command, so movement. Movement, I'm going to be bringing in my scourges.
At the end of the movement phase.
Okay.
I'm pretty well on time. Halfway through turn 2 and we've got 2 hours left, so that's nice. Bring it up on the point.
Yeah, but I don't take it because it's not an infantry.
And you have it. You're now on the point. If I brought my objective secured, then it's good. It's not so good, but you can sit it there and it's happy.
I'm just gonna scooch these guys over to the objective.
Scoochy. I'm not coming to get those guys, that's probably yours.
So I am advancing the Hellions, the Reavers, the Witches, and the Succubus.
Alright. Which one are you going for first?
Hellions are gonna go first, so I'm gonna roll for them. They get +2 for Red Grief, so that's an additional 5. That makes them move 19.
Oh, speedy. Down they come.
And Reavers are next. Rolling for Succubus. It gives her 5 extra movement, which gives her 14. Why is it not working now? What is happening? Okay.
Fucking up behind the crates.
Yep.
Giving it a sniff, seeing what's in it.
Barely out of range for that. Okay. Rolling advance for witches. 5, 7, so that gives them 15 movement.
Yeah, because of your faction ability.
Yes.
The aim is just to line them up behind her as best you can.
Yeah, it's not gonna work too well though.
One or two of them might be able to buy cover, but that's probably about it.
Okay. Move this over just a touch. Okay, bringing in deep strikes.
Yeah.
My Dark Lance Scourges right in the back there.
Yeah, what's the range on those fellas? Assume enough to get to
36.
turning the head up.
Yeah, 36 inches.
Yeah.
I forgot to disembark my raider.
Don't worry, you can just back now.
There, that's literally it.
Here you are.
Unit of Shredder Scourges right here. Just gonna double check to make sure that that's safe though. He's the furthest one out. Yeah, okay, they're fine. And then your last dude guy's over here. Okay. Nope. Grab.
Oh, 76-inch move, they're doing alright.
Well, they're deep strike. That's how.
Yeah, that's really funny.
That's how hell turkeys feel like when I play with them. And I'm gonna pop them there.
Very nice.
Alright, so everything except Trezar and the Incubi are out on the board. Okay, on to the part that's going to take forever.
Shooting phase.
I'm gonna start with the Hellions because they have pretty pathetic shooting.
Yeah, go for it.
So 3 splinter pods, so it'll be 6 shots total. At 3 ups.
Shooting into my 10-man blob.
Yes.
There you go.
Alright. Poisoned weapons, so hitting on 4 ups regardless. So 4 at no AP, 1 damage.
4 AP, minus 3, 1 damage. So these are 2 ups. What did you say the AP was?
No AP.
AP, yeah, these are 2 ups. Technically, I've got 1-up cover save right now, so that's quite spicy. And I'm going to be declaring that I'm going to be putting them on the guy who's in cover on the far right-hand side, here at the front. He's the one who's taking the shot.
Alright.
Rolling the dice. 2 ups. I'm good.
Alright. Pistol from the leader, same stats. Nothing. Dark Lance from the Raider is going to go into your Terminator squad on the left here. Singular
One shot.
3 up. Nothing. Yeah, so 4 Scourges with... Sorry?
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you want to go with the Scourge next, because they only really have 1 target.
Yeah, 4 Scourges with Shredders, which get D6 shots each, so I get 13 shots. No, 11.
11. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Rolly.
Hitting on 3s.
Go for
Strength
it.
6, so wounding on 3s.
So 3s and 3s.
No rerolls.
No, 4s because of inner circle.
Oh, right.
So you wound.
The wound, right?
4s. Yeah.
Alright, so 4 ups.
Definitely.
Ignore that
So
one.
4.
Yeah, 4 at -1 AP, 1 damage.
And these are still 2-up saves because I'm in cover. 1 damage on this guy, so I'm going to click on him. If Katie told me correctly, I can now bring his wounds down to, instead of 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 3, he's now 3 out of 3. So if you hover over him, he's got 2 out of 3. Oh, I've got 6 up here on my plane. The apothecary.
Jesus Christ.
Doing that. Nope. Wound still goes through.
Alright. Wait, is it heavy 3 or heavy? Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Any other shots on this flank you want to declare?
The rest of my things on the Scourges are not within range.
Scourges, yeah.
I am gonna be shooting with the disintegrator cannon into your Terminators.
It's a friendly sounding gun.
It's better than liquid fire. So hitting on 3s? No.
How many shots? Gun?
9 shots total.
9 shots total. Cool. Case.
And
Cool.
4 ups. So that's going to be 4 saves at boop-a-doop-a-doo, -3, 2 damage each.
-3, so it goes to the 4-up invuln from Azrael. One goes 3, and then I feel no pains. Nope. 1 Terminator bites to dust for 2 damage. Come on, buddy. I'll put my dead pile over here for your thin the ranks count.
The singular pile. Uh,
Right one here.